Hi everyone, it's Abby here again from TV4Education with another YouTube live where I go over showing you resources on a particular subject on TV4Education, showing you smart lessons, TV4Education content and YouTube content. And today's subject is social media safety. So if you think that this will benefit you, your fellow teachers or your students, make sure to stick around so you can see some of the content that we have available. And I'll take you to my screen as always. So we'll start by doing a smart search up here. When you just do a default smart search, it will just search all of the TV4Education videos, not the lessons or YouTube, but we'll go through those in a minute. So you can be as broad as you want. I can just type social media in, and because I've got smart search highlighted here, that means it will search the description, the title, as well as the tags. If I want to search title, I can just highlight title, but we'll just do a smart search first. And you can see the content that is available. So you can see we've got some Foxtel documentaries available at the moment. So you've got the Facebook dilemma, Generation Like. You've got an episode of The Feed, which focuses on TikTok. And you have an Australia Debates episode, and so on. So there's a lot of different content. You've got Fake Famous here, which is quite a popular resource amongst our teachers. So you can see the content that is currently available. So if you want to be more specific, if you just want to search for things with social media in the title, you can do that. Just click title and then just click search again. So you can see some of the content. You can see there's a 60 Minutes episode. You can see there's a documentary here about Donald Trump and social media. And you can see the Australia Debates episode coming up again. And you can see this is an episode of My Great Big Adventure. This is the episode on social media. This is a series that's quite popular amongst teachers as well. And then you can see we have several episodes of Social Media Me. There's 2 seasons of this. It's an ABC series that is once again quite popular with our teachers. You can see that we have episodes with and without captions as well. So you can have either based on what kind of students you are teaching. And you can see so all the content at the top is the most recent content, and as you scroll down, it's less recent. And you can see there's another documentary here, The Rich Kids of Social Media. You can see there's some TED Talks videos as well on social media. You can see that there is some podcasts as well. There's a big ideas episode, and so on. So there's a lot of content there for you to search through, and if you want to add any of this to your My Items, you just click on the video and click the star button, and you can also click the share button here if you want to just share it directly with your students as well. So now we've got social media types in here. So I will now go back to do a smart search, and we'll search through lessons next. So you don't need to go back to the home screen. You can just click the tab here, and if you've already got a search going, if you click on lessons, it will just automatically do the same search, but just for the lessons this time. So you can see that we have a few smart lessons here. One is a TED Ed lesson, which is like a video lesson, but all the questions relate to just one TED Ed video instead of several TV4Ed videos. And you can see that there is 3 resource lists here. So you can see this resource list here about safely using social media. So that would be relevant to a lot of schools in the social media age, wanting to teach your students how to interact with each other and with other people online, and how to be safe and respectful. So this is a subject that is used by quite a lot of our teachers, and a topic that is requested quite a lot. So we'll add this one to our library. I've just clicked add it to my library now. And once you've added it to your library, you can go to your My Items up here, and you'll be able to view the lesson, the resource list, whatever it is that you have added, whatever smart classroom content that you have added. So we'll go back to that in a minute, but then we'll just go over to YouTube. So once again, I don't need to do another search. I just need to click YouTube here, and it will come up with everything from curated YouTube as well as regular YouTube. So once again, if you want to add any of this content to your My Items, you just click on it and you add it with a little star button, as you would any TV4Ed content. And as well as sharing it with your students as well. You just click the share button, and it's the same as any TV4Ed content. So we'll now go to My Items, and we'll have a look at the smart lesson that we saved before. So you can see it's popped up here, and you can see all my other content here, but we'll just click on this one because it's the most relevant to us at the moment. So it will open in another tab, and you can see the resources that are currently available. So you can see there's a social media me episode here. This one's positive social media. So how to be positive on social media, not negative, dealing with cyberbullying, things like that, and how to take care of yourself as well as others on social media. You can see that there's that documentary we saw before on how social media can change things as important as politics. You can see that there's a crash course video here on social media, which is a YouTube video. This is a series that is quite popular with a lot of our teachers on all different subjects, not just this subject, but with science and English and maths and all sorts of subjects as well. You can see there's a middle ground episode here, which is another popular series. This one is on social media as well, and how it can be harmful to teenagers, which is obviously relevant to high school students. You can see that there's a TED Ed video here, and there's some more YouTube videos as you scroll down here. So there's a lot of different content that you are able to choose from there, TV4Ed content as well as YouTube content. You can also add your own content if you want. You've added this to your My Items, so you can edit it now if you want. So you can click Add Resource here. You can add a resource from TV4Ed, from YouTube. You can upload your own files if you want. If you've got some PDF files or something that you think would be relevant that you would like your students to have a look at. You can also add a URL to a website or an article, and you can add your own text as well. You can also add questions if you would like. This is a resource list, so it currently doesn't have any questions, but you can add your own by clicking Add Question. And you can add multiple choice, yes or no, or missing word questions. You can also change the order with the up and down arrows. You can delete the content if you want. You can edit the title or add a hint for your students. Maybe saying, I'll watch the first 3 videos, or only watch the first half of this and watch the second half tomorrow night, whatever it is that you're wanting to say. And you can also clip the videos as well if you click on the scissor button, and you can add chapters to the videos so they only see what you have intended them to see. If you only want them to see the first half, or maybe the middle section, or there's 2 different sections you only want them to see, if you clip it, the video will automatically skip to those sections when you play it for your students, or when they play it for themselves when you share it with them. So that's all the content I have to show for you, today. You can always request a topic request with us by going to your mailbox, TV4Ed requests, and putting in a topic request, and you can just ask us to send you some content based on this subject, or you can ask for a smart lesson, whether that be a resource list or a video lesson on the topic as well. And you can always create your own by going to Smart Classrooms and selecting Create Lesson, and you can create your own lessons based on this as well. So I hope this was informative for you. I will see you next week for another live where I will discuss a different subject, and I hope everyone has a good day. Bye everyone.